Welcome back to Defenders of the Last Stand. We're playing Lightning of the Ancients. And this time it's Midnight Pearl's turn. She's sitting here in Shadow Pass. She has 7 actions. Of course, let's take a look at her cards. She has a lot of them. A couple of motorcycles, 4 of the gas masks, and a shield. No grenades, and no grenades to blow things up, which is what would have been really nice to give her more cards, to give her some cross-gun symbols so she could do some sabotaging. But anyway, let's take a look at the rest of her stuff, and then we'll get into her having her turn, taking her 7 actions. Alright, so let's have a look at Midnight Pearl. Of course, I put the beads on, so I know whose turn it is, and she's got, of course, 7 actions. And we look at her cards already. She's got Sabotage Camps. Of course, we need 1 cross-gun symbol card to sabotage a leader. Doesn't have any. Deadly Blade, she gets to roll 1 extra die against raiders, not monstrosities or leaders. She has High Octane Fuel, and it means she can use a motorcycle card, move 3 spaces instead of 2, but then you have to roll a die, and on a 1. The High Octane Fuel goes away. She has Radiation Resistance, Mutation. Lets her roll an extra die here for radiation checks, so instead of 2, she rolls 3. She has a toolkit, being able to re-roll all die checks against tool checks or tech checks. And she has a supply run, which again, it's her mission that she can do for Ranger mission. Hasn't done it. I don't know if we're ever going to get to that one. There's just a little bit too much other stuff to have to be done during the missions here. So let's get back to the board. She's got 7 actions and try to figure out what it is we want her to do. Of course, we really want karma tokens because then we can fire the Lightning of the Ancients with it. So yeah, let's get back to the board. Okay, there's a couple karma tokens. There's 1 here and there's 1 here up at the US Air Base. I think we're going to head her over to the US Air Base. And how we're going to do that is she's going to spend 1 of her motorcycle cards. We'll probably do the Bomba card because Crank's got the most health over Bomba. So we're going to take the motorcycle card. That's going to allow Midnight Pearl to move 3 spaces because she has High Octane Fuel. So she's just going to go 1, 2, 3, screaming right over to the US Air Base. But yes, we need to roll a die now and see if she's going to lose the High Octane Fuel. Let's not see a 1. And we see a 6. So nope, she gets to keep the High Octane Fuel. That must have been a very large tank, or the motorcycle is very good at fuel economy. Okay, that was basically her first action. She has 6 left. For her second action, you can't do a scavenge or a pick up a karma token if there is a raider in your location. And so we're going to readjust the camera, and she's going to do her second action. She's going to attack the Earther War Party, and then she gets an extra die. She's going to be rolling 2 dice, and she needs to get a 4 or better. So let me readjust the camera, and we'll get to that. Alright, so everything's in frame nicely. So she gets to roll 2 dice against the Earther War Party. We're looking for a 4, or a 5, or a 6 to take them out, and we get a 6. So that is perfect. Boom, away goes the Earther War Party. That was her second action. For her third action, she is going to go ahead and pick up the Karma token, because why wouldn't you? We'll get to fire the Lightning of the Ancients with it. And now she has 4 actions remaining, and with the 4 actions remaining, I think well, we really could scavenge this. We could use some extra items and things, cards. So 4, so that would be an action. She'd have 3 actions left. 1 here. 2, 3. Or should we leave that? I think we're going to leave the scavenge token for Frank. I think we're going to leave it for Frank. So we're going to do another action. She is going to move from the US Air Base over to Tombstone. Alright, and when she's in Tombstone, she has now 3 actions remaining. We'll have to think about what she wants to do. I think we're going to fire on Crank over here, maybe. So let me readjust the camera. We're going to think about what we're going to do with the rest of her 3 actions. It'd be really nice for Midnight Pearl to actually have a grenade to start taking out these oil ammo depots, but she doesn't have it, so I guess we're not going to worry about that. Alright, for her third to last action, she's 3 actions left. She's going to have 2. She's going to fire the Lightning of the Ancients at Crank. Crank's currently sitting at 5 health. So to recap, Bramble's at 2 health, down nicely. Crank's at 5. Bomb is at 2. Puke is at 4. So we're going to fire the Lightning of the Ancients. They're spending her karma token that she picked up this turn. and an action, and we get to roll 3 dice against Crank, and any 5 or 6 is going to be 1 health removed from him. So we're going to zap him with the Lightning of the Ancients, and let's get a good roll here. And we get a nice roll. We get a 5 and a 6 and a 2. That is 2 health off Crank. Crank is going from 5 health down to 3. So we got these guys, got the leaders punched down pretty good now. And what are we going to do for the rest of her turn? When we think about it, she's got 2 actions left. Okay, I think for her second to last action, she might as well attack the Earther War Party here. She'll be able to then roll 3 dice, hitting on a 4, 5, or 6. And how am I going to get this dice tray in here? Rearrange things a little bit. I think we can see that. Oh yeah, that's working good. Alright, so she's going to be rolling 3 because she gets that +1 for her deadly blades. So we need a 4, 5, 6. She's attacking the 2 Earther War Parties, and she gets 2 hits. She gets a 3, 4, 5, and a 4 or 5 are hits. The 2 Earther War Parties are eliminated. So those deadly blades of hers are really effective. She has 1 action remaining, and what do we want to do with her final action? I have to think about this because she does have 1 motorcycle card left. She could move 3 spaces somewhere if that would be beneficial. Let me think about it, and then we're going to come back and have her take her final action. Alright, I think for Midnight Pearl's final action, she's just going to move back here to the US Air Base. That's going to end off all of her actions. Of course, she's ending off in a radiation spot. She has a mutation value of 2. Of course, if you get a mutation value of 5, you end up dying and turning into a monstrosity, and I don't really want to risk that. And so because Midnight Pearl has a ton of these radiation cards, we're going to take one of the Bomba radiation mask cards, and we're going to burn that at the end of her turn here, so she doesn't have to make a radiation check in that area. So she puts on her hazmat suit, and she does not have to roll a radiation check. And that's going to be the end of all of her actions. And now, of course, she gets to take 2 Defender cards, and we're going to process a Raider card. So I'm going to back out the camera, and we're going to do that next. Alright, let's grab a couple of Defender cards for her. So what we've got left in the stack is this. I think you reshuffle this deck once you run out of Defender cards. Or maybe that's just the end of it. I'd have to check the rules on that. But anyway, she gets 2 Defender cards. We're not there yet. Ooh, cross guns. Yes! Cross gun symbol, another motorcycle. And so now she's got 3, 4, 5, 6. She has 7 cards total. You could have a hand size of 12. This is looking better. She can sabotage a leader. Cross gun symbols. I kind of, as you can see, we're trying to get the leaders down. Whittled down as low health as possible. And then we're just going to rapid fire try to knock them all out. That's the plan. We'll see how it works. Alright, that was just getting her Defender cards. Now we have to process a Raider card. This could get ugly. I have no idea. Let's find out. The Old Mine gets a Road Rage Gang. And that's location 4. Alright, we're going to put a Road Rage Gang on location 4. And the Old Mine is way off the side of the board here. And we're going to get a Road Rage Gang showing up there. Alright, what's next on our card? We get Once Was City gets 2 techie mobs. Oh, okay, that's not bad. I'm just seeing where it is. Alright, let's go over there. We're going to put 2 techie mobs on Once Was City. So over on the far right of the board was Once Was City. I thought it was one of the ones we had a bunch of techie mobs on already, but we don't. So now we have 2 that are in there scavenging for stuff. And next up we have Bomba trying to go to South. Oh, he does go to South Road. That's not good. And he goes with 1 Road Rage Gang. So let's go ahead and process that. Alright, this is not a good situation. We do have Bomba bombing his way up here to South Road, and he comes along, adds another Road Rage dude with him. So now there's 2, and he is 1 space away from Last Stand. If he moves into Last Stand, we lose the game. But I think Frank has something up his sleeve to not have to worry too much about that. And the last one we have here is Radiation Flare. Add a radiation token on or adjacent to a location with 1 or more radiation tokens. Heroes on a radiation location immediately test resistance. Oh, Jesus, on a failure, they suffer a wound. Oh, on a failure they suffer 1 wound, so it doesn't mean they get a mutation. Oh, damn it. Okay, so we need radiation flare, and I'm going to have to figure out where we want to do that. I think I know where we're going to do that. And we only have Midnight Pearl sitting on a radiation space, so she'll either have to test radiation. We're going to do this right now. She's going to dump off another gas mask card. So instead of testing radiation, she's going to go ahead and burn another one of her hazmat suit cards, bomber cards. She does not have to test for radiation, but we do need to have a radiation flare. So we're going to take a radiation token and we're going to put it on or adjacent to a location. And I do believe in the frequently asked questions, or the designer is basically saying you cannot have more than 3 radiation tokens on a single space. So we can put a third token or third radiation symbol on a space, or we can put one adjacent. So I think I know what we're going to do with it. Alright, so what I think we're going to do is we're going to take Mist City here, and we're going to put another radiation symbol on here. So there's 3 on Mist City. This place is highly radiated. We already did the radiation check for Midnight Pearl. She just burned another one of her hazmat suit cards to not have to make that check. And yeah, because we don't want her to have a wound, we want her to have maximum actions. Alright, that's it. I'm just going to zoom out. We're going to wrap up our episode for today. Alright, so up in our next episode, coming up as quickly as I can get it out, we're going to be having Frank going. Frank's at Obama Bridge. And we have Midnight Pearl ending her turn up there in the U.S. Air Base, which you can't quite see her. So there you go. So thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for your comments, subscriptions, and likes. Really appreciate it. It really helps out my channel. To final wrap up here today, Bramble's down to 2 health. That's really good. We have Crank down to 3 health. We've got Bomba at 2 health. Puke at 4 health. So the Lightning of the Ancients has really been zapping our leaders' health away nicely. And now we even have Midnight Pearl with another cross-gun symbol. She can go right into a leader's location and zap them down even 1 more health. And then I think we'll be starting to attack the leaders and knocking them out. We hope. But we do now have Bomba 1 step away from Last Stand, which is not good. So thanks so much, and we'll see you next time for the continuation, Defenders of Last Stand, Lightning of the Ancients.